I'm joined by Kjell Lindgren, who spent 141 days in space and completed 2 spacewalks. Thanks so much for talking with us today.
Absolute pleasure to be here.
Now, you took something very interesting with you along into space. Can you tell us about that?
We are assembled here today to pay final respects to our honored dead.
Hey there, fellow astronaut. How are you?
Great, thanks. I'm really enjoying being in space today.
Me too.
And the winner is, for this year's Golden Globe Award, Rip Ryder for Best Solo Artist, Rip Ryder for Best Selling Album, Rip Ryder for...
Man, give me the globe. If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe? If I lock and load, would they give me the globe? If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe? If I lock and load, would they give me the globe? In due time, I wanna smoke Cuban cigars, ice my wrists up, sit back and sip, Chris in the bar, mingle with stars, living large, holding the grip. So I be holding the clip for the Glock on my hip. Believe we flip keys, blowing trees and continue. We cock back and squeeze, put hot bees up in you. Remember that it's on now, no more slumming, no more jokes. I want different strokes like Phil Drummond. It sounds stunning, my people hit the ground running. You better call the cops, cause Chi-Town is coming. Rip Rider, what? I was blessed with the gift. Put my gears in shift, become fresh like Will Smith. Make way, cause we break 2s, 3s, and 4s. Bang the baddest horse, crystal and marble floors. The world is yours. I never stop the hustle. We stacking dope from rapping. This album going platinum. If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe? If I lock and load, would they give me the globe? If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe? If I lock and load, would they give me the globe? And when I spit this vocab, can you really be late? For them figures that's still crooked, here's a glass of V8. You straight? Y'all rap stars, gotta be related. We gets intoxicated, we leaving them constipated. They faded, you don't want my 9 to squeeze. I was born to flip keys, we hustle to stack cheese. We don't stop, another show, head overseas. Drop bombs when I be stepping and I'm crushing them seeds. Weak in the knees, we passed out from chiefing them trees. Begging me please, we rolled out stomping in wallabies. Sparking the light, sip Henny at the end of the night. And I'm busting up in your lady when I'm laying this pipe. And that Remy make it the bomb if you blending it right. And that chick could be the bomb if you sending it right. Don't trip, we sip a case by the end of the night. Rip Rider, baby boy, I'm a gentleman, right? If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe?
You bet. Well, we all have a small allotment of personal items that we're allowed to bring up into space with us. Some people will bring food, clothing, some personal mementos from home. In addition to some of those things, I brought with me a set of bagpipes.
Now, how does the bagpipe play in space compared to on Earth?
Both Kimia and Scott were very generous and said that they actually like to hear me practice. For Scott, he actually grew up in New Jersey, and he said it reminded him of home.
If I lock and load, would they give me the globe? If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe?
You on orbit. It's a reminder of home, and there's a lot of opportunities to listen. As we're working over the course of the day, we would typically have some music playing in the modules just to help us pass the time.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you. The pressure inside the space station is the same as it is on Earth. So they're essentially, they play the same way.
Like I'm under a spell when I'm telling my tale. Are you listening? Look at how my whole wrist glistening. The flow that I spit is harder than burnt grits. Running like the fix to avoid these dicks. I be headed upstate for a 9 and 2 clips. I wanna stack tall like Shaq and blue chips. But I'm short like Gladys on stage with no pips. I gotta make money for show. I need paper to stack and stack paper to blow. Oh no, this kid's off the meat rack, off the chain. Have you fingers off in the brain. Dribble the lane, stifle defenders and pass the mic. When I step on stage, I explode like dynamite. If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe? If I lock and load, would they give me the globe? If money changed the world, baby, give me the globe. If I lock the whole block down, give me the globe. If I change the whole game, would they give me the globe? If I lock and load, would they give me the globe?
And in a proved challenging in space as well.
What did the crew think of it?
You know what, they were amazingly patient with me. I actually went to the farthest part of the space station away from the crew quarters in order to practice, and did that when I had the opportunity to practice. But both Gimme and Scott were very generous and said that they actually liked to hear me practice. For Scott, he actually grew up in New Jersey, and he said it reminded him of home.
Now, was music something that was important to you guys while you were up there?
Absolutely. You know, I think that if music is important to you on Earth, it's doubly important to you on orbit. It's a reminder of home, and there's a lot of opportunities to listen. As we're working over the course of the day, we would typically have some music playing in the modules just to help us pass the time.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
For David Nichols right now. See you later.
I'm coming too. Let's forget about all the important scientific experiments we are supposed to do here today. They are not as important as bagpipes in space.
Let's go then. By the way, where is the sound of wind coming from?
I have no idea.
Pig said about your hat?
Yes, yes, Granny Pig, it will be fine.